Oke. Ya, kita mau nge-rematch pertandingan tadi pagi. Mana, Beb?
Milaukee.
Mana sih tadi? Brooklyn. Tadi itu yang kalah Brooklyn.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt, this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. That's a look at, and nothing tips off a broadcast.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Pass to Lopez. To the inside. And to Tecumbo. That's it. He's got 2 now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Durant, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down it goes. Nice one there from
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. A finish. And onto Tecumbo. Slams it in.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
From deep Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Holiday. Finished off the break.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Brooklyn's going 3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And on the way from Irving for 3. And the Nets miss again.
Now, so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Lopez.
And it's Lopez.
Center, bos.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez is still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been placed off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Holiday finds Middleton. Here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And placed out. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Harden.
Kiri tuh, aduh. Awas tuh.
And it's back by Lopez.
Block bur.
That's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 11-point game. It's good from long range. Holiday's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Giannis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Harden kicks to Griffin. There's the 3. And James Harden.
Harden.
Harden's got the second bucket of the night.
Gagal bener, aduh.
Rhythm early, nice triple.
Pass to Middleton. To the middle. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Takes it down to Middleton. Over Harris. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
Poin.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket,
Harden.
coming off a pretty pass.
Inside, Harris. Lopez with the block. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Harden's shot is good. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for
Jadi lolos gitu, aduh gimana.
Comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The deep three from Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Giannis against Green. There's Shamet. No good on
Back.
the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Outstanding start from three-point range.
Okay.
Here's Irving following the three by Milwaukee. Will it go? Forbes with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 22. And he dunks it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Mental gak tuh?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game
Di
clock.
Andre kemana Di Andre sih?
Shamet finds Brown. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Claxton with the bucket.
That's a
Berapa orang
testament to the
ngeblok
effort there on the
kena
boards.
anjir.
Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Man, he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the technical free throw is good.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Good. Defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding.
Ya Andre nonton doang.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Alah.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Coming
Sorry, aduh.
they were sharp from the perimeter.
Defense-nya kurang.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So for Brooklyn now,
Gila
Andrew
sih
Shamet is
bloknya.
out there with Green.
Makasih atas bloknya anjir.
Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at center. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Cetan,
Kevin.
cuma
Well, if you
jengkitan.
just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you
Defense-nya
want,
tuh,
go
aduh
get it.
gimana sih?
Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these
Ayo,
reports.
uang gelut.
Back to you.
Love the
Oh.
intensity, David. Thank you.
Ngeri
This is
anjir.
his first free throw of the game. That's good from Tucker. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Harden in for Irving.
Ih,
No good on the
masuk
second
anjir.
free throw. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. In the corner, Harden. From deep.
Ya masalah
three-point range.
nafsunya Harden itu deh.
Claxton the pass to Brown. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big
Yeah.
guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Unwilling to let up
And
even for
Jolly
a
deh.
moment. That's his killer instinct. Just
Tuh Giannis mana nih? Ah,
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And there is a whistle.
sorry.
It goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton, and Harris subbed in for Jeff Green. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That one drops for him. KD's got his
Gila.
first bucket of the night.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers
aduh mama
ever played.
sayang.
Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 21. Lets it go from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage
Masuk
for
anjir.
the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Yep, that one goes in there.
Hijau kayak
Brown's
gitu
got
anjir.
his second basket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show
Alah.
signs of life.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Hard not to like Blake Griffin when he's doing things like that, looking to throw it down every time around the rim.
It's stolen by Harris, and now the fast break. Griffin with the ball, taken away by Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kirain mau jahat di masa.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Ball
The
in.
Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Ih,
No good on that one. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big
Bang.
West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the
Lopez
traits that
nggak bisa,
make
bos. Aduh.
for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to
Giannis main, bro.
because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a team,
Lopez.
a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is
Oh,
not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Durant in the corner. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Gila,
Durant's got
Duran.
7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Aduh.
His consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout call, the Nets.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Brooklyn. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Back to Durant. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 10 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Bucks lead by 17. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden draws the double. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Timeout called the Bucks.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Lopez kicks to Middleton from deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes the three. And there's KD. That's good on the assist. Durant's got 13 points in just this quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And Harden launches it from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. From deep. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 16. For three, Durant buries it from three-point range. 16 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's DiVincenzo. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
6 to shoot. The three from KD. Griffin kicks to Shamet. The three. That shot off. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Gila sih, MVP benar.
It's around the basket. It feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Pass to Shamet. Durant for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 9 points, 2. And that should do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. The three from Harden buries the long-range jumper.
Ngeri sih dikasih 3 point mulu anjir.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Santai.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart, strong, and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Outside Holiday. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating
bisa
that
kayak
in this game.
And with the success they've had recently, the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
From outside the arc, traps in the tray. 14 points for him.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Holiday with the 3. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Okay, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. Time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden. On the wing, Green. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots?
10 poin loh sekarang.
Defense is just giving up a barrage.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On its way from Irving for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still build.
Antetokounmpo swings it in.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Kyrie Irving. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Looking at who's out there for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Landry Shamet's checked in for Harris. And here's Brown outside. They get it again. Shamet on the wing.
Gila Giannis tuh ngapain?
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position
Benar Giannis
to make
ada
a
obat
play on that kick out. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
We say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Okay. Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child.
Anjir.
And maybe now an MVP at home as the most valuable papa. The mother
Kali
of
Kyrie
his
nggak
son
masuk, anjir.
was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Drew Holiday's checked in for
Nah,
Dante
kosong.
DiVincenzo.
Alah.
And a change for the Nets. Durant's checked in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim.
Buh.
Love to see him get up like that.
3 point. 3 point.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
But Trey drills the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 37.
Just how awesome it is to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Green kicks to Shamet. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Forbes. Here's Portis. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. From deep, Giannis. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
And so he makes both from the line.
20 lagi nih.
Nets trailed by 19.
3 point.
Harden way outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Alah.
And it goes out of bounds.
Apa anjir
Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Harden launches it from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Guns it from downtown.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
From deep, Harden sinks the triple. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Holiday with the 3, but they recover it.
The offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Durant for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got 24 points.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
Middleton and Forbes has it in the corner. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
In a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Durant way outside. The rebound by Holiday. Milwaukee leading by 20. Here's Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Irving, good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Milwaukee's got 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Nets trail by 20. Harden inside the 3-point line. The kick out to Irving for the 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Outside for Griffin from downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. PJ Tucker, who's checked in for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Giannis harus main sih. Main dari tadi.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Outside Holiday, and the Bucks miss again. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 15-point game.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Holiday against Harden. Holiday dishes to Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Next trail by 14. Harden finds Harris. For 3, Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. KD's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets. Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Middleton inside the 3-point line. That one a little long. Irving passes to KD. In the corner, Irving with it. Stolen by Harden. From deep 3-point range. Out to Harris. From deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Middleton can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
This is a
defensively, and we're able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Nets trail by 13. Irving passes to Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Great D that time from Griffin. And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-6 run. The wide open look for Durant. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Griffin passes to Harden. It counts. That cuts the lead to just 5.
So many of the plays there.
Ayo lagi, Anis mana sih?
Opportunities.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Giannis, he's checked in for PJ Tucker. So for the Nets, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more.
Well, it's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak, we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Timeout call, the Nets. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ih, di Andre anjir. Main di akhir.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Now the pass to Luau. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. The biggest lead in the game was 24 points. And so they foul intentionally.
Holiday.
Oke, Holiday makes it a 7-point lead.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Ayo lo.
Dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting.
10 poin.
Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2 poin.
Kita lihat pertandingan besok. Main siapa? Kita remake lagi.
Siap. Subscribe dulu.